Hi guys, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing kind of like a tag, kind of like a get to know me science edition. I got these questions from a channel called Marie and the Sea and Me, something like that. I'll link it down below. But I thought it would be a good idea to do these questions since I've been getting a few more subscribers now. We are so close to 300 subscribers. I can't wait to hit 300 subscribers. Thank you to whoever has subscribed to my channel. It means a lot. And if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. It will surely help me a lot. First question is, did you always want to be a scientist? So I always knew I wanted to work with animals. I bounced back and forth between like an animal trainer or an animal veterinarian, but now I want to be a marine mammologist, which is basically a marine scientist for marine mammals. Number 2 is, what is your specific research field? And I said it in number 1, but my specific research field is marine mammals, so dolphins, whales, sea otters, sea lions, all the marine mammals. Number 3 is, what is your favorite thing about your specific field? So my favorite thing about marine mammals is probably just how massive they are, and some of these animals eat like the tiniest things in the ocean, and that just completely mesmerizes me because a blue whale can survive and thrive off of animals itty bitty this big, and that is so insane. And it's also, every marine mammal is so different. Like if you look at mysticetes, which are baleen whales, or odontocetes, which are toothed whales, they're both whales, but their characteristics, their behavior, their diet, everything is just so drastically different. Number 4, what made you want to be a scientist in your field? So if we're being honest, going to SeaWorld my entire life made me want to work with all of these animals. Like I said in one of the questions, I wanted to work with them in a captive setting before. Now I no longer support SeaWorld or marine mammal captivity, so I want to work with wild animals now, but just aquariums such as Aquarium of the Pacific, where I volunteer and is like an hour-ish away from me depending on traffic. I went there all the time as a kid. SeaWorld San Diego, which is 2 hours away from me. I went there all the time as a kid up until my teenage years. And just living around the ocean in general and always having an appreciation for the ocean. Number 5 is, what is your first/most important memory you associate with science? Oh gosh, my first memory that made me kind of be like, this is what I want to do, is when I swam with beluga whales when it was after 7th grade and I was going into 8th grade. So how old are you there? Like 11? 12, I think I was 12. That really affected my life positively because it really solidified what I wanted to do. Number 6, what is your specific path that made you reach to where you are now? So I'm only in my 2nd year of college, so I'm nowhere near done. But I did do my general ed at a college. They did not really have any marine biology related at all, so I was just a bio major. And then my friend was like, why don't you transfer to Orange Coast College? And that is where I am now. I am currently a marine science major. I work in the aquarium. Well, I did last semester. I don't this semester just because my schedule is so busy, but I plan on returning next semester. And they just have so many amazing marine biology classes. So if you're in the Southern California, Orange County area, I highly suggest, if you're interested in pursuing a degree in marine biology, to check out Orange Coast College as a community college option. Number 7 is, what is your research about? Again, I am not in my master's program, so I don't have a specific research topic yet. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be the killer whale populations all up and down the West Coast. I am a huge killer whale lover. They are my favorite animal in general, along with my favorite marine mammal. But I would love to do what Elisa Schulman-Janiger does. She is a killer whale marine biologist or a marine mammologist, and she basically follows killer whales up and down the California coast. That is a dream right there. And along with going to college for marine biology, I also work on a whale watching boat. I am a part-time deckhand photographer for Newport Coastal Adventures. We are currently closed for the coronavirus, but as soon as they open back up, I'm getting myself out on the water again. Number 8 is, what is the coolest thing about your research? I'm just gonna replace the word research with my field, and I think the coolest thing about my field is I live in a place where I can see whales year-round. I don't have to wait for a specific season. Yes, we do have specific seasons for specific animals, like gray whales. We see a lot of them December through May because that is when they are doing their whole migration from Alaska down to Baja and back. Killer whales usually just come whenever we get lucky when we see them. So I would say the coolest thing about my field is if you live in Southern California or California in general, you basically get to see either whales or dolphins year-round. Number 9 is, what is your favorite thing about studying marine biology? I never thought about this. I think it's just, there's so much we don't know about the ocean. I always told myself I want to discover a new marine mammal, a new whale, a new dolphin, a new something, and that is probably my favorite part, is anybody can discover something new in the ocean if you are out there enough and you try hard enough and you're a diver or a researcher or whatever. Anybody has the opportunity to discover something new because our ocean is only, I think, what is it, like 5% discovered? I don't know, it could have gone up by now. That's 95% of our ocean is undiscovered. That's crazy. Number 11 is, do you find inspiration in someone? If so, who? So one of my biggest inspirations is Elisa Schulman-Janiger. I would love to have her job. That is my ultimate dream job, and it just shows that it is possible, because I would have phases, I'm like, where do you even apply to be a marine mammologist? Like, I don't think there are places that are like, okay, fill out an application like you do at like McDonald's and you go bring it in. So she just solidifies my job, basically. She is my role model because I know it's possible because she does it. And she is a huge role model, and she is someone I can always go to if I have questions about anything in the marine bio field. Number 12 is, if you had to choose another field of science, what would you choose? So I don't know if they're asking like just a different field of marine biology, or like throw marine biology out the window altogether and do a whole nother field. But if I had to choose another field of marine biology, it would definitely be sharks. I always say if marine mammals don't work out, sharks are my backup plan. And if I had to choose a whole nother field besides marine biology, I would totally go into reptiles. I love reptiles. If you guys didn't know, I have 2 geckos. I have a leopard gecko named Texas, and I have a crested gecko named Spike. Number 13 is, what do you dislike most about science? The chemistry and math aspect. I hate chemistry, hate math. If you've watched any of my videos, I pretty much complain in every single one of them. But, you know, water is chemistry, chemistry is all math basically, so they all go hand in hand, and I'm gonna have to learn it whether I like it or not. Number 14 is, which science subject were you worst in during school? So I'm currently still in school, but I suck at chemistry. I currently am failing, and I'm not even like joking around like, oh my god, I'm failing. Like, no, I'm legit failing. Like, I have a 58. And I try. Like, I take all my notes, I do all of my homework. I'm trying, and that's a whole nother video. I'm not gonna get into this right now. And my last question is number 15. What is your favorite part about science? My favorite part about science is it's never ending. We're always gonna need scientists. There's always gonna be a demand for scientists. Everyone is always gonna be wanting to discover something new. And what I like about whale watching now is I love educating people on boats, and not even just whale watching, just in general, my aquarium volunteering. I love talking to people about whales and sharks and dolphins and crabs and anemones. It's just something I'm super passionate about. So my favorite part of science is probably how open everyone is to, number 1, access it, number 2, learn about it, and number 3, listen to it. People would much rather hear me talk about my whale watching job or my aquarium job rather than my daycare job. So I love how people are so open to the idea of science. So that was the Get to Know Me Science Edition tag, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys for watching. If you end up recreating this tag and answering the questions, go ahead and drop the link in the comments. So like I said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!